Hey YouTube, got another drawing here from my sketchbook that I wanted to try and turn into a sticker. So I put them into Krita, which is a free drawing program, tweaked them a bit, got them where I wanted them, and then I transferred them onto some watercolor paper, and then I inked them. The reason I keep switching back and forth from traditional to digital and then back to traditional is I feel like I have much more control when working with a pen and paper when compared to digital art. I just never got to the point where I could get my lines to look the way that I wanted them to digitally when compared to doing it traditionally. So the fills on this one I just did with the little fine liners, felt tip pens. I didn't bother getting out the brush for it. I felt like the areas that needed inked really weren't that big, so I just went ahead and tried to do it with the fine liners. Though I did underestimate just how much longer that would take. Mostly because my biggest micron pen was a 0.3, and I was hesitant to switch to a different brand because I wasn't sure if the inks would match. Though I did eventually switch to a 0.5 in a different brand, and it definitely sped up the process. And I couldn't tell a difference in the colors of inks, so it was all good. I definitely seem to prefer the microns over other brands. I don't know if it's just me, but they feel like they're more consistent. Sometimes when you get a pen from another brand, I feel like it'll work fine, and then other times you'll get one and it seems like it's already half dried out and you can't make a consistent mark. Not really sure what that's about, but if that happens to you guys, you'll have to let me know. The paper I'm using for this one is some Strathmore watercolor paper. It's got like a yellow cover and some bottles painted on it. I think it's 300 series. I can't remember now. But I got cold press, which has a rougher texture. What I meant to get though was the hot press because it has the smoother texture, which is actually what I wanted. But I ordered it online and I always forget which one is which, so I ended up with the wrong one. It's all good though, especially for this type of inking. I don't think it really makes a difference. The only downside I could maybe think of is the felt tip pens might wear down a little bit faster on the rough paper. I'm not sure if that would even happen or if it even matters. I seem to go through the pens pretty quick anyway. I'd like to think that I learned my lesson on this one as far as which one is which, but knowing me, I'll probably still do it again. A bit of a goofy drawing this time. It's kind of got reminds me of a 60s cartoon villain or something. I don't know. I thought he could make an interesting sticker anyway. At least hopefully somebody might get a chuckle out of him. Got some more videos I'm working on, some more detailed stuff, more detailed than these I've been doing. I don't usually draw in this style, but I've been curious to try out the whole print-on-demand deal. I know I'm very late to the game and all, but the concept seems very cool to me. And I just thought that these more simple drawings could lend themselves to stickers and prints a little better. And since two of them were already in my sketchbook and ready to go, I just needed to clean them up and then I could post them. I decided to go with Redbubble for now, so I will try and put my link somewhere around here if you are interested. But like I said, I do have some more videos I'm working on coming up. I do plan on giving this YouTube thing a go. So if you want to see more, be sure to check back from time to time, and hopefully I will have something new up for you. I do work kind of slow though, so especially with this, learning to edit and record and all that, I've lost track of how many times I've done this voiceover. But that should all smooth out as time goes, I hope. But anyway, that's about it. Just finishing up on some of the fills around the antenna thing and all. Well, I never really like my drawings after I do them, at least not for a few weeks or sometimes even a few months. But I think I'm happy with him and how he turned out, especially since it's kind of a different style than I normally work in. And if you don't mind, let me know if you have any experiences with Redbubble as far as their quality and all that goes, because I'd hate for somebody to spend their hard-earned money on a product and it just not be quality. So if you do have any insight on that, I would be very grateful. So he's about done here, just finishing up the last little bits. But I would like to say thanks for watching and spending your time here. I do appreciate that, and I will see you later.